Final practice ahead of qualifying for the Dutch Grand Prix. Another session, another McLaren 1-2. And again, Lando Norris demonstrated his mastery of the Zandvoort circuit, fastest of the weekend with a time of 1 minute 08, 9.72, which was around 0.6 quicker than his pole lap here 12 months ago. Oscar Piastri was P2, almost 2.5 tenths in deficit. Incidentally, today marks the birthday of the late Bruce McLaren, the 24 Hours of Le Mans and multiple Grand Prix winner, and founder of the famous team that still bears his name. The great man would be proud to see two of his drivers in such commanding form this year. George Russell was again mixing it at the top, albeit almost 9 tenths back from Norris. Silver Arrow teammate Kimi Antonelli was suffering from technical issues.
I have a problem with the downshift paddle.
His P17 final position probably indicative of his troubles. Max Verstappen, a 3-time winner here, was almost a second behind the leaders. Suffering from understeer, he seemed to get annoyed with Pierre Gasly at one point, although it was difficult to see why he was so upset with the Alpine man. Teammate Yuki Tsunoda also had a bit to say about his fellow drivers.
You start, man.
Yeah, copy that.
Max was P5 at the flag, Yuki P12. Charles Leclerc suggested his Friday in the Netherlands was the worst of the season. And with his best time almost a second back from Norris, you can understand his argument. His late run on the red ring rubber bagged him P6. Lewis Hamilton had a torrid Friday, this master of the art of driving with uncharacteristic spins in both sessions. His first soft-shod run had to be aborted early after the 7-time champ ventured out of bounds at turn 3. In the dying seconds, he tried again but couldn't better his time. P14 for those efforts. Ahead of the weekend, Alex Albon said Zandvoort was another one of the Williams team's bogey tracks. He managed a creditable P5 in FP1, but then languished towards the bottom end in FP2, one place below colleague Carlos Sainz in 16th. He was in the top 7 this time out, and teammate Carlos Sainz made the top 4. But their times were around a second slower than the lead McLaren, which shows both the gap to the top and the tightness of the midfield. A big Friday for Aston Martin in both senses of the word. Fernando Alonso had a fantastic day. P4 in first practice and a fine P2 in second, splitting the McLarens. Although the 2-time world champion later played down the prospects of challenging the papaya cars. He had a dicey moment late in FP3 when coming through the final bend.
They don't look at the mirrors, mate.
I think Fernando probably was aggressively bolting for the pit lane, but I'm not entirely sure because he was keeping it pinned as he was doing so and was trying to close out a soft tyre lap. You don't normally see someone head that sharply to the right-hand side to pass slower cars, though.
He was P10 today and teammate Lance Stroll was P8. He'd found the barriers in FP2, so was keen to get some laps in final practice. Feeling blocked by Tsunoda, he vented a little and in doing so managed to hold up Antonelli.
Man, this guy is a complete idiot, huh?
Totally agree. Yeah, he blocked me.
Okay, copy.
Alpine found themselves at the wrong end of the leaderboard with Gasly and teammate Franco Colapinto getting a little too close for comfort late in the session. So Lando Norris topped from Oscar Piastri, then came Russell, Sainz, Verstappen, Leclerc, Albon, Stroll, Hadjar and Alonso. P11 for Liam Lawson, he was ahead of Tsunoda, Bortoletto, Hamilton, Behrman, Hulkenberg, Antonelli, Ocon, Gasly and Colapinto.